Hey everyone, and welcome. So, have you ever been curious about programming but just didn't know where to start? Well, you're in exactly the right place. Today, we're going to dive into Python. Yeah, the language that powers everything from Instagram to, believe it or not, NASA's rockets. And we're starting right from square one.
I mean, really think about that. What if you could teach your computer to do your work for you? Imagine automating all the boring, repetitive stuff or bringing that awesome creative idea you have to life with just a few lines of text. Look, this isn't science fiction. It's the real promise of programming. And Python, it's one of the absolute best tools to make it all happen.
All right, so what exactly is Python? I know, it sounds like a snake, right? But fun fact, it's actually named after the British comedy group Monty Python's Flying Circus. But beyond the name, it's seriously one of the most powerful and beginner-friendly programming languages on the entire planet. So let's break down what that actually means for you. Okay, at its heart, Python is what we call an interpreted language. Now, what does that mean? Just think of it this way. Your code is like a book. The interpreter, that's your live translator. It doesn't read the whole book at once. Instead, it reads one sentence, translates it for the computer does what it says, and then it moves to the next sentence. This whole step-by-step thing is why Python is so amazing for learning. If something goes wrong, you know exactly which line of code caused the problem.
So, you're going to be interacting with this interpreter in two main ways. First up, you've got interactive mode. Think of this as your code playground. You type one command, hit enter, and boom, you get an instant result. It's like having a quick conversation, perfect for just trying things out. Then you've got script mode. This is where you write all your instructions down in a special .py file, kind of like writing out a full recipe. Then you hand the whole thing to the interpreter and say, go. This is how you'll build actual real applications.
Okay, so why is Python so incredibly popular? I mean, it's everywhere. Well, it's definitely not by accident. The way I see it, Python basically has three superpowers that really make it stand out from the crowd. And here they are. This image really nails it. It's from a French tutorial, but don't worry about the language. Simplicité, puissance, communauté. That's just simplicity, power, and community. The ideas are totally universal. These three things, these three pillars, are the reason why millions of developers choose Python every single day. So let's dig into each one. First up, simplicity. This one is huge. Python syntax, which is just the rules of the language, is famous for being super clean and readable. Seriously, when you look at Python code, it almost feels like you're reading English. And what that means for you is you spend way less time fighting with confusing symbols and way more time actually building cool stuff. And here's the key. Code that's easy to read is also faster to write. And trust me, it's a lifesaver to fix and update down the road.
Next, superpower number 2, power. And don't let that simplicity fool you for a second. Python is an absolute powerhouse. This is not just some toy language for learning the basics. We're talking about a high-performance tool that giants like Google, Netflix, and Spotify rely on for their most important services. So whether you want to automate a small task or build a crazy complex artificial intelligence model, Python has more than enough horsepower to get the job done. And last, but definitely not least, is maybe its most important superpower of all, the community. Look, when you decide to learn Python, you're not just learning a language, you're joining this massive global family. And here's why that matters so much. When you get stuck, and you will, we all do, it's part of the process, the odds are incredibly high that someone has already had your exact same problem, solved it, and posted the answer online. With Python, you are never, ever coding alone. All right, so we get it. It's simple, it's powerful, and there's a huge community. That's great. But what can you actually do with it? Like, what kind of stuff can you build? Let's take a look. Honestly, the answer is pretty much anything you can imagine. The range is just staggering. You can build massive websites using frameworks like Django. You can dive headfirst into the world of data science and machine learning with tools like TensorFlow. You can write little scripts to automate your daily work. You can even program robots or build projects with tiny computers like the Raspberry Pi. No matter what you're into, chances are there's a path to do it with Python. So, are you feeling inspired yet? I really hope so. Because we're about to switch gears from why you should learn Python to how you can get started, like right now. We're going to walk through the exact first steps to get Python installed and running on your computer. And believe me, it's way easier than you might think. Step 1, just head over to the official website, python.org. Step 2, find the installer for your system, whether you're on Mac, Windows, or Linux, download it, and just run it. You can pretty much just click Next through all the defaults. And step 3,
open up your computer's command line. Now, don't let this scare you. On a Mac or Linux, it's called the terminal. On Windows, it's the command prompt. That black screen with text might look intimidating, but it's really just a super direct way to talk to your computer. All right, you ready for your first win? In that terminal window, just type Python -- version, that's 2 dashes. Or, depending on your system, you might need to type Python 3 - version. Then just hit enter. When you see your computer spit back a version number, that's it, you did it. Python is officially installed. That is a huge first step, probably the most important one you'll take.
Okay, so the tool is installed. The possibilities are, well, pretty much endless. You are officially ready to start your journey. But before you dive in, let's just quickly lock in the main takeaways from all this.
If you only remember 3 things today, make it these. Number 1, Python is simple. It's easy to learn, read, and write. Number 2, it's powerful. It's strong enough to build almost anything you can dream of. And number 3, the community. You've got a massive global support system, so you're never, ever on your own.
And that all brings us to the final and honestly, the most exciting question of all. You're officially ready. You've got the basic knowledge, you've got the tools installed. The path forward from here? That's completely up to you. So really, take a second and think about it. What problem do you want to solve? What amazing idea are you going to bring to life? What are you going to build first?